A door-to-door campaign aims to educate tenants what's legal and what's not. Gil Reyes has more.
Volunteers go apartment to apartment, informing renters of their rights.
So to put something, a flyer, door hangers that are really easy to understand, that's really great and helpful. And they're in both languages, both Spanish and English, which is a huge need because the majority of the Boyle Heights community are Spanish speakers.
So close to trendy downtown, rents here in the community of Boyle Heights are skyrocketing. Take this apartment complex on East 2nd Street, where renters are trying to fight off a proposed 80% rent increase in some units. Now, the good news is most of the rental units here in Boyle Heights were built before 1979. That means most of the renters in this community are protected under rent control. At least they're supposed to be.
But what we found is, although they're protected, they don't know their rights, and landlords are using any means possible to get them out so that they could charge higher rents. And so what we're doing is launching a campaign to inform residents about their rights under rent control law.
If you live in rent-controlled housing or units built before 1979, your rent can only increase around 3% a year tops. Anything more than that is usually against the law. Now, if you move out, landlords can raise rents for new tenants as high as they wish. But until then, you have the right to a livable space, not a slum. If you live in Boyle Heights, volunteers could be headed to your apartment next to remind you.
There's going to be a lot of these events in the next coming weeks, so if folks are available on the weekends to come volunteer, give a few hours. It's not that hard. It's really it's just passing out information. And I think the more of us that are involved in helping each other out, it benefits all of us.
In Boyle Heights, I'm Gil Reyes for LA This Week.
Real estate website Redfin says rent increases in Boyle Heights recently grew 4 times the rate of the city as a whole. The city is also working on an anti-tenant harassment policy similar to one in Santa Monica, aimed at giving more protections